It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Eagles and the Steelers next on EA Sports.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it sets up 2nd down. Now, this is a list that hurts a lot more this time of year. They need every one of these guys out there as they fight for a spot in the postseason.
It is all hands on deck the rest of the way, and every guy who's been lost at some point this season, his presence is surely sorely missed out there. Every team's fighting for a playoff spot, Kate. In the same boat at this point, it's a war of attrition. And who's got the ones standing and fighting at the end are often the ones who make a postseason run.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And bringing them out, a 4th-year quarterback and capable dual-threat producer from Ohio State's Justin Fields.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end. Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, Fields makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Now an inside handoff to Harris. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Josh Sweat making the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fields now on third. Flush trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's contained at the line for no gain. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's on the move. He can run it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So now here's 3rd and 5. Now here's Pickett. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Now before the punt, not sure what the issue was, but we have a timeout from the kicking team. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. A carry by Harris here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Harris once more. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
15. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Looking to throw Fields. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 27.
They get 27 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 20.
Fields out of the gun. Caught by Freiermuth. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. A handoff for Harris running right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Fields looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
A 47-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returnable from the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That stop made by T.J. Watt. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Pickett. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession. They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll start with a give to Harris. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At their 49-yard line.
Running behind center with Harris. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Devin White hauls him down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment defense.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st.
Automatic first down.
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Fields. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. This will be caught by Watkins. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 16 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Play action, Fields. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Flushed out of the pocket. Gets himself free. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd, and they have to be thinking points here. Fields on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Dicker connects there. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football. Now Boswell on to send this away.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they had that one contained right at the line. That stop made by T.J. Watt. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
To throw is Pickett. Ooh, he put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. The Steelers are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Running left is Harris. Oh, what a stiff arm. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw for Fields. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down. Throwing now from the gun. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Fields to throw it. He's on the move. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. On fourth down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 20.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 22-yard
2nd and 10 now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first, guarantee some yards, and then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Throw on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Fields throwing here. Finds him over the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Now trying to run it with Harris. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Staying on the ground with Harris. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Devin White hauls him down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's going to be caught by Washington. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Devin White hauls him down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. A pistol snap. Fields taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead to 15. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 16-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Pickett will look to throw. Short pass brought in. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This finds Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Campbell hauls it in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They're going to run with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard on the gain there, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 4.
Now 3rd and goal.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Here he is on 3rd and long. This one's caught. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that drops the deficit down to 13.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Steelers have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Fields out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Fields on 1st down. Finds the in route complete. And he gets him around 6 there. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Now Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch. Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Another throw for Fields. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Dicker connects there. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points, and that's mission accomplished there.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Here comes the final play of our first half.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
He'll throw it. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. That brings us to the break. The Steelers taking a lead into the visiting locker room. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Joshua Dobbs leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Anthony Richardson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. Trevor Lawrence, strong in the victory as his guys run their record to 10-4 now with 2 weeks to go. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First down throw for Fields. He's got him. That's Claypool. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Hits him on the out route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 29.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Pushing for the red zone. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down from the red zone. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Fields throwing here. This one falls incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. And the next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. Dicker connects there and make this a 19.3 score advantage.
Boy, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have him be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's got a gain of 6 there. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 36. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Complete out to the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Option play, they give it to Barkley. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. There on the stop, Larry Ogunjobi. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Now here's Pickett. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. 1st and 10, give to Harris. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Bryce Huff in on the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
They'll toss it to Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
He was brought down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So 2nd down coming up. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Fields to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. So that brings up 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. Their offense running back out now. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Motioning left is their running back. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Pickett set to pass. Short pass brought in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here's 2nd and 7. He's on the move. He keeps it and takes off.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Running back sent in motion left. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Steelers offense headed out. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. A carry by Harris here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st.
Automatic 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 41. They'll run here following the penalty. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Running behind center with Harris. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's on the move. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Blitz coming here, Fields. That's complete to Wilson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Give them 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for third down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this third down. Looking to throw Fields. Buying some time right. Oh, he's gonna... And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Steelers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. To throw is Pickett. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. To throw, Pickett. Hauled in left side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Pickett to throw. This finds Smith. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Pickett will look to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's Pickett. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing from the gun here. He's got Smith. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They're going play action. He's got a man left.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. and they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They'll start with a give to Harris. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Fields. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Fields out of the gun. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Harris gets it on the draw. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Fields looking to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of sand, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Motioning left is their running back. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Taken in by Smith. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 8. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He's on the move. He's running for it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Pickett. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. A handoff for Harris running right. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Rolling left, buying some time. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
1st down from the red zone. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 1st down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Now Fields. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They'll run with Harris. And he's brought down for a loss. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Fields to throw. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Dicker connects there. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now. Now Boswell on to send this away.
Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored. And that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now this offense ready to head back out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Hits him on the out route. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll get it up to the 44. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. That's good.
Pickett set to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 7.
Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To throw, Pickett. Sideline throw is incomplete. Should have been intercepted in all reality. Instead, 4th down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
1st and 10 give to Harris. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Steelers 1st down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Steelers nearing their 9th win of the season. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Staying on the ground with Harris. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. 2nd down here, another give to Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Harris once more. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
A 37-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
Steelers
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Here comes their offense out again. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To throw is Pickett. And a man is there to knock that away. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Pickett to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. Pickett will look to throw. Avoids the sack. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now here's Pickett. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one doesn't go far. Gotta hurry this to the line. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And they can trot out every offense's favorite formation now, Brock, and kneel out this win. Defense, no timeouts left to stop them. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He's down to a knee, and the Steelers getting ready to celebrate this victory.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.